Parents and teachers and caregivers across the city know the importance of music in the child's education. And that is also a lesson not lost on my next guest, who also has the coolest job title ever. I want you to meet the Chief Drumming Officer for Mystic Drumz, Lorne Lampert.
Hello.
Lorne,
hi.
Good to see you.
Nice
You are
to be
the
here.
Chief Drumming Officer.
Yes, I am.
And what did you have to do to get that title?
Well, I have to put a lot of time and effort into creating something that was never there before, building a business and trailblazing. And then I think when you get to a certain point, you can kind of create your own title.
Fantastic. Can I be a deputy for this segment? Can I be?
You can be a junior drum officer.
Excellent. Now, you've brought a lot of stuff, and I want to get through it all because you've brought some amazing sounds that you take on the road with you. You play the drums with kids, for kids, and get them excited about it.
Exactly.
What kind of change do you see in the kids when they experience drumming?
Well, the introduction to drumming and more broadly speaking, percussion, allows the children an entrance into the musical world that is very easy for them. It's an easy access point. I find that the setup with piano and violin can take the children a little more time to get into and to get used to it, whereas we give them a drum or a funny sounding instrument or a shaker, within moments they're making music, it sounds good, they're having fun in the environment, and that's what Mystic Drumz is a starting point, a jumping off a springboard into the rest of their music career.
Because it really is music, but sometimes the kids just think they're hitting something.
Oh, well, exactly. I mean, we look at music as anything, any sound you can create a pattern with and, repeat that pattern, you've got music.
All right, well, let's share some of that infectious rhythm.
Sure.
What have you brought that you would for us to play?
We have a variety of world music percussion instruments, because that's what we feature, instruments from around the world, and my background is studying these amazing instruments. So we like to demonstrate for the kids, first of all, an instrument that's a lot of fun. This is the bongo drum. Right. Bongo drums are double drums that have a mama and a papa. Comes from an island, starts with a C, ends with an uba. Anyone?
Rhymes
Anyone?
with Cuba.
Very good. All right.
Excellent.
To play this drum, they jam it between their knees. Using their fingers for rolls, they can make a lot of sounds.
I can
Very
see why
fun.
you're the Chief Drumming Officer.
Yeah,
well done.
A little bit of practice goes on, but a little bit goes a long way. They say if you practice your instrument 5 minutes a day,
right.
5 minutes a day is all you need to get up to almost a professional level later in life.
Okay, what have we got here? This looks, this doesn't look like it's from Cuba.
No, this one here, another different drum, West African djembe. The djembe drum has real animal skin, can be a goat skin, over top. And when we play it, you get a deep tone from the center of the drum. And on the edge, a really high pitch. We put those sounds together to create our pattern.
Very nice. Now you get both sounds like the bongos all in one drum. Now are the kids a little intimidated because they see you doing it, hear you doing it, and you are the Chief Drumming Officer. But do you put the drums in the kids' hands and just let them rip?
No, we like to wrap the whole event in a fantastical magic adventure.
Great.
So we have shows that one is called The Legend of Marshmallow Island. And The Legend of Marshmallow Island stars a little frog named Larry. This is Larry here.
Excellent.
Of course. Oh,
nice.
don't be shy, Larry. We're
Nice.
on TV. Now, Larry's father goes missing in search of Marshmallow Island, and we travel the world to find him. He happens to be hiding right now under your table here. Sneaky guy. No, he'll come out. Don't worry.
He will? Okay.
And so to find him, one of the things we need to do is learn the Marshmallow song. And the kids are going to want to learn the song pretty quickly.
Absolutely.
I can teach it to you in like 1 second here.
Sure.
Actually, take this drum here.
Do I get to play?
Yeah, you
Awesome.
get to play. I'll show you your
Awesome.
beat. Like I showed you, hit in the middle, and then on the edge. So that's going to be middle, edge, middle, double. And repeat. Right.
I feel like I'm halfway to Marshmallow Island already.
You are. The other half would come on these drums, where the other children play a counter rhythm. Here's the test.
All right.
Concentrate on your beat. Middle, edge, middle, double. Keep going. While you're doing that, I'm going to go like this. Drum roll. Awesome. We're there.
You see that? And no wonder the kids love it. I mean, I'm loving it. And the kids realize that not only is it fun, there's the visceral fun of let's be honest, hitting something, but the musicality is right in there.
Oh, yeah.
And I would imagine that they just want to go home. Parents, caregivers who are watching, your child comes home and says, I want to play the drums. Don't be afraid. You don't have to run out and get the Tylenol or the earplugs because here are your options. I mean,
you know, it's amazing. It's an inexpensive and easy way to get them into music.
Right.
It's something that they'll keep playing and have with them for the rest of their life. And you know, that's why we promote these products. We have them for sale after our shows and on our website. A little frog like this that, you know, a child will buy, they'll have it for years. Its play value is unimaginable. And you know, they realize at a certain point it's an instrument, and they all stand around with their friends, and you know, they can start playing, and it's a lot of fun.
frog solo.
Frog solo.
Not just a cowbell, it's a frog solo. So for caregivers and parents who are watching, and let's say their children or somebody they know want to get involved, they don't know the first thing about drumming and percussion, would you suggest starting with something like bongos or?
Bongos definitely is a great entry drum, or the djembe, either one. This is what I started with, bongos, and I didn't start playing till I was about 14, so you know what, it's never too late to start, right?
And in the meantime, they can check out your show.
Yeah, if they come check out the show, we have a show happening at a public theater, the York Woods Library Theater, on May 30th, called The Button People. And that show will take the children around the world to find the Button People, and they'll learn about amazing instruments. We're going to go to Japan and see taiko drummers. We're going to go to Cuba. We're going to find bongos and congos. We're going to go to Europe and discover xylophones and vibraphones, and all along the way, meeting these little characters like Martin the Bear here, who's a little confused, obviously. You know, and he'll give a clue and tell them where, oh, you have to go to outer space next. And we go out to outer space and we find the space drum, electronic drums. And the kids will leave that show thinking, wow, music is amazing. Like, I want to do this. And send them off on you know, an adventure, a lifelong adventure of learning.
So why was it important for you to incorporate the world music sound? Because you could have gone, even with educating kids, you could have gone straight up rock or jazz drumming like Gene Krupa or something like that. But it was obviously important from an early age to incorporate all of this.
Well, the world music education for myself brought me into an understanding that the world is not Canada, that the world is huge, and it kept getting bigger and expanding and expanding. With every instrument, I learned about a new place. With every sound, I learned about a new face who played it, and it just kept connecting so much that I thought, you know, I have a responsibility now as a specialist in this field to get this message out and to let children know that there's music, world music, but it's also world culture, and that it's all blending together right now. And with a little help from our friends here, like Reggie the Pig, right? He helps teach the children a little about his environment during the show, what he eats, where he lives, how it's important to keep our waterways clean for frogs like Larry to live. And so we're really trying to get messages out in these shows when we have a chance.
Well, that message clearly is getting out, and it's very effective. If you want to learn more about Lorne and Mystic Drumz, go to mysticdrumz.com. I'm going to play a little more, but right now, here are some events taking place all around the city. Thank you so much.